Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We're on then to the second race of the season, the Japanese Grand Prix, where apparently it's going to rain the whole time. Supers and softs on the agenda, 32 laps, engine, gearbox, and rear wing. Doha, we actually went ahead and got second. We slapped ourselves onto the podium. Unfortunately, Mizu went really wide early and never really recovered. Maybe you guys had some ideas on what I could do to correct that, but unfortunately that episode hasn't even aired yet at the time of recording. Unfortunately, the first episode of the new season was the last episode of the week, so kind of annoying, but there you go. Right, first things first. A couple of comments I have read though already. Talking about tyre and engine usage. I've always been under the impression that there's like no point pushing one part of your car if you can't do it, if you've got to conserve the other. That appears to be incorrect though, and even if, let's say for example, we're running on a blue engine, it's still worth pushing the tyres because you will still get a bit of a performance increase. If you can, obviously, based on temperature, and vice versa. If you're conserving the tyres, it's still worth pushing the engine. I hadn't realised that, but it seems that it is that way. So I will do that going forward. Other thing, I've been told about 1,000 times to build more than one facility at once, and I can do that, and yet I constantly forget. So, with that said, well, money allowing, obviously. With that said, let's get the forecasting center upgraded. It's only 7 million. We have 60. That'll be fine. Obviously, it's going to take a while, but let's just get that rolling now. Okay. Where were we then? 15 days away from the engine that we've built. Let's get the car fixed, because I can't even remember what the hell we're doing here. I've had a look through the pit crew contracts, by the way. Nobody runs out anytime soon, so we only need to change people if we get an upgrade. Just done that before I started recording. So we've got a new engine. Yes. So we want that doing. We can get that done really quickly. And then what do we want to work on? I'm not sure. Well, let's get it done. We've got quite a while till the next engine comes in. 13 days. This is only going to take about... Whoopsie daisy. It's only going to take about 6 days to do. Yeah, so let's do that. We don't really need to do anything else, I don't think. I don't mind if we clip past this a little bit and do some performance work. Oh, it's our good man's birthday again. And a card will do. Again. Okay. I mean, I could actually let them top out that. That'd be kind of good. But we're a little bit low on reliability with other things. Wait. Why? What? Is 80 the cap? Did I miss something? I might have completely missed something here. Why is 80 the cap? On reliability? Is it something that's changed this season, or am I just an idiot? What? And yet, but then we're allowed to work on this. I am confusion. No, these go up to 100, and this goes up to 100. Is it something to do with the parts coming across from last... You know, they've changed how we're allowed to do things, haven't they? Hence the number reset. So maybe that's what it is. Wow. So yeah, that appears to be capped. You know what? I'm actually gonna... I think I'm gonna get this engine topped out first. And then do the front wing. I think I want this at 7.4. I just noticed it's purple already at 7.17. I think we can push that further advantage by getting it up. So, oh, what the hell? Mizu caught speeding? Extra marketability? Really? I'm able to control my car at high speeds. Oh, Mizu, that's not what you say. Oh, no. Well, for some reason we get marketability, but there you go. Alright, let's just get that engine done. Have I cancelled that too quickly? Maybe. 35% chance of rain. No, we have done it. Good. And then we're working on that by default anyway. Where do I want to go with performance? Oh, where are we? What are we? Hello? What are we? Gearbox and rear wing. Just for the moment. Let's go performance, probably into gearbox then. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just leave that in there. In fact, we can cap it out even if we don't work on it. In fact, we can almost cap out both. So I might just leave them. Okay. Right. Oh no, that's with that's with the staff working on it. Idiot. Okay. Well, we'll leave them both in there anyway. Whatever. No, we won't, because I'm going to replace one of them. In fact, I'm going to maybe I'll do rear wing. Listen, it doesn't even matter. It's so negligible, it doesn't even matter. Just leave one in there. So, we'll get these capped out. That engine's ready to go. We won't quite get them capped out, actually. Or saying that, though, this, Whoopsie-daisy, I'd quite continue now. Hello. Gambling addict. Oh, it's all going down the drain. Focus -2, morale -20. She's in here every night throwing big money chips around like popcorn. She just keeps losing. I've spent enough time in casinos to know an addict when I see one, and Shen fits the bill. It's all going down the drain. Come on now. Come on now, drivers. Keep it together. Right. Get to work. It doesn't... Yeah, it's fine. I do want to work on this anyway, even though it's not ready for use, because we want it ready as soon as possible, so that we can keep working on other things. What, this isn't purple anymore? Is it because I've built that one? I don't know. That's kind of sad. Unfortunately, I can't use this. Sugar, do you reckon because it's not purple anymore, it's going to be worse compared to that? You know, like, even though we're not using that one on race day, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, that was 780 cap. Where were we? We took this and this. Yeah, so, oh, weight stripping, obviously. Yeah. Do I want to keep focusing the engine? I think I do. It does mean we kind of cap out a bit early on them. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I mean, unfortunately, it's going to be a while before I even see the comments on this. But, I mean, focusing on the engine all the way until we get it as good as it can be before we move on to another part. Thoughts? I kind of like it, to be honest. I just want to... I want to have the strongest engine possible. I like the idea of focusing on the engine above all else. Anyway. That's fine then. We can go and get on with the actual GP. We haven't got new sponsors, have we? No. And we're still at 4-star, 90%, even with that little boost. Shen's is just so bad. Okay. Further above again. Bit of a risk, isn't it? But we did get it last time. So I suppose we'll keep it. And, you know, if we fail, then maybe we'll get rid of it. How long do we actually have that crap sponsor for? 2 more races. But then we're not going to get a better one probably anyway. Alright, well, we'll roll with it. Who's got the better car? I can't... Mizu, right? We're up to 52%. That's pretty quick. Oh, but a little bit more. And we maybe could have used it with Mizu, but there you go. Yeah, Mizu has the better stuff. So we'll keep it that way for now. She made a big mistake in the first race, but I'm going to give her a chance to redeem herself. In the wet, potentially. Yep, still reckons it's going to rain all weekend. Tons of rain. Absolutely chucking it down. I've done fit parts. We're good to go. Off to Japan. I don't mind Japan. It's alright. I don't think we've ever had an amazing result here. I feel like we do okay. Could be wrong. We've done a lot of races now. I've got a lot of hours in this game. I noticed it on Steam. I was like, Christ, how have I got so many hours? And then I realised I've done like over 150 episodes. Which is, you know, kind of crazy and also shows how terrible at the game I am that I haven't won yet. But there you go. Right then, we should... Oh yeah, we cleaned up, didn't we? So we should just be able to get the setups. And if we need a new setup, we will delete the old one. Part of our big cleanup plan. I forgot about that. There we go. Shen. On the supers, please. So, we can do a bit of weight stripping. Not a lot. Although 75, 65 because you've got your perk. And 70 there. 70, 75 for you. 70, 75, 75. Yeah, does that look good? I think so. Everything looks correct to me. It's a shame, we've lost the ability to weight strip the suspension, but that's okay. Let's do some practice. Qualifying, please. Do you know, in a lot of ways, it would probably save time if I sent them out in the beginning on whatever setup they have. Because, like, now, look, Mizzy's going to go. Shen isn't because we're changing the setup on her car. It's like a tiny min-max thing. But potentially, we'd gain a little bit more out of our session if we just let them go on whatever. Assuming we were planning to get both. But then sometimes you can't get both. Race and qualifying. So it's a little bit of a nothing. 2 greats and a good. We're not too far away. Speed balance. Gonna try that. Nearly crashed exiting the pit lane. Are you good? 96. Great stuff. Okay, you can just go and crack on then. And we'll focus on trying to get Mizu's right. Ah, I forget that we're in. Of course I went the wrong way. We did get excellent, though, which we didn't have before, correct? On handling, yeah. So we know where handling needs to be. It's just a case of speed balance going back there. Now, if I can get the handling back, hopefully that will still be excellent, and that should be really good there. In fact, I'm so confident, I think we can just go. I'll try and remember to save the setup afterwards. You can't really over push that, actually. Well, it doesn't matter, but you're going to overheat that tyre. But we'll push Mizu's tyre as well for a lap or so. I'm not really focusing on much at the moment. I'm just looking at their fuel consumption, which is a bit silly in practice, but just bring you down, then that should be okay. Right. What was I about to check? Does anyone know? What the hell was I going to check? I was going to check something. I don't even know what it was now. It's tough being really dumb. Okay, so we didn't quite get level 3, unfortunately, so I think we need to head out again. Maybe just for 1 lap? You're doing 1 more lap, so we might get it here. Mizu is the fastest so far. Hold on. Everybody, come in. Sorry. Oh, have I left it slightly too late? No, I think I've just caught it. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the rain. The rain is coming. I might actually go out on inters, you know? We could take... It is supposed to rain all weekend. I think I wouldn't mind getting an inters bonus. And we could use it. We could use it during the race. We'll put in 9 laps. Yeah, I think I'll go out on inters, not soft. Yeah, I think... I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not super important. Let's do it. Okay, 2 excellence. Perfect. So here we go then. We're gonna save that setup. Oh crap, how am I doing it? Wait. I forgot how I'm naming them now. So we're gonna go Japan, Mizu, 2028. Oh, maybe I should save both so that they're done. Should I do that? Yeah. Let's do that. Japan, Mizu, 2028. And then what we'll do... Well, first of all, let's get you set up. Race trim, 9 laps, inters. Is I will just... Oh, but we just... Okay, I'll try and remember to do Shen after. I know I didn't delete the other setup either. Why is she not going? Oh, that's Mizu, dummy. Okay, let's get this trim, and then I'll try and remember to do the setup. We have a lot of time. We should get it, right? I think. Yeah, we'll get it. Oh, we're overheating the tires. My bad. Oh, I was good. That's what I was going to check. The temperature. 31 degrees. Okay. The tire temps aren't really coming down, but it's not overly important. Once we get the trim, well, we can come in, but there's no point. Actually, I will bring them in just to give me a moment to sort out the setups, because there's no point in us staying out. It doesn't matter. And then I've got a second just to fiddle. So I've saved Mizu's, right? So now I can go Japan. Did I say Japan or did I say... Yeah, I think I did. Shen 2028. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. So now the other ones, let's delete them. I mean, I could have put Yokohama instead of Japan, but whatever. Okay, perfect. Alright, good. Right, let's just see out the rest of practice then. We didn't get any bonus on the soft, but I'm not overly fussed. Which might bite me. It might bite me, but we'll see. Depends how good our forecast was. I assume when we upgrade the forecast center, it's not necessarily going to make it any more accurate. I assume it will just increase the amount of time forward that we can see the rain coming, I assume. Also, first and third, brilliant. It's raining already at the beginning. Yeah, so we might as well go straight out on inters. I think I will... should I take the soft bonus? Is that rain actually stopping? See, the forecast center would be really big here. I don't think the rain is stopping. Oh, it's hard to tell. The reason I'm saying this is whether I want to commit to an intermediate bonus or grab a super bonus for when it dries out. I'm going to take the intermediate bonus, but I do recognize it might dry out. We'll take sweet spots on you. It might dry out, and it might have been better to go on supers, but well, never mind. It's fine. Okay, so go out on inters, please. Weight stripping is done. Yeah, it's going to be a... Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking whether we can go straight away, but we can. Okay, away we go. Oh, perfect setup for Shen. She got absolutely perfect on both, and yet Mizu's still quicker. Decent job, though. It does dry out. Ah, well, never mind. I mean, it looked like it was sloping down, but sometimes it does that and then starts raining again almost immediately. So, with that said then, the laps are quite short, so I think we can wait. Until what? 6 minutes? 6.5? I'll wait till like 6:20. Yeah, and then... Yeah. And now we'll go. And then by the time we've done our setup lap, our out lap, it should be dry. And away we go. I mean, I could have waited maybe a few seconds longer for it to be drier. Maybe we're going to lose a tiny bit of time there. I don't know. Okay, we've got some time to go again. Although you do need to leave a little bit of time for setup, so maybe like now. Well, some time to get out of the pit lane. Jen in third at the moment. Flores very quick, right behind Mizu. Ooh, Hosbach gets in front. He down to 6th, although they are improving. Mizu's doing the fastest lap. Oh, but she must have messed up the last sector. Doesn't get pole. Hosbach actually goes ahead and gets it, and Key is down in 6th. Now, let's not get overconfident about how good our car is. The engine might be good, and that has carried us up onto the podium places, both in the finish last time and on the race start now. But our car is still not as good as these guys in general. Okay. So, 2nd and 6th, though. Cannot complain. It's going to be raining at the start. Ugh, that's awkward, isn't it? That is a very awkward amount of rain. What do you do with that? I think you do start on the inters. How long... Wait, how much? I haven't even really thought about how much fuel we can take. Let's assume... Well, race trim and engine expert. Let's assume inters and race trim for you. What am I doing? Car setup. 13 laps. And what do we get out of the 16? Okay. Should we just leave in 13 laps for both cars? I think I might. I mean, we could come in for slicks, but I assume it's not going to be worth it. Because there is a bit of rain there. It might not be, though. Actually, look at how damp the track is now. If it's only that damp, you might as well be on slicks. I wonder whether we should come in for slicks after, like, 7 laps. I'm tempted to try, but it could absolutely blow up our race. You see that kind of space from, like... Let's call it lap 7. Lap 6, lap 7. That space from there until lap, 14 or something. Potentially, you could do that on slicks. And be much quicker than everybody. But I'm not 100%. So we could just go like 7 or 8 laps here. 6 or 7 even. But imagine if we're wrong and it's not quicker. Because that does include having to stop an extra time. Well, we can still put the fuel in and then stop anyway. I think what I'll do is I will leave the fuel in. Maybe a bit less fuel for Shen. One lap less. But I think... Oh, but if I'm going to do it, I should commit to it. The problem is I don't trust this chart, Those bars are very underwhelming at times. It would make the pit stop quicker if we already have the fuel in as well. But at the same time, we could be going quicker at the beginning. By not having as much fuel in. Because each lap of fuel... 0.184 seconds a lap. Alright, we'll start with this. I think we'll keep all the fuel in. Gives me a lot of flexibility at the cost of potentially taking advantage of some speed. Because I'm just not sure. It's a little bit too risky when I'm not sure. And then we'll see. We will start on a... What's the temperature? 30 degrees. Okay, we're not going to push the tyres actually then. Well, we'll push, but... Nah, actually, no, I won't. I won't, because they'll just fry them. Nope, changed my mind already. In fact, I may even... Oh, it's wet, though. No, I'll tell you what. Start on orange. We'll just go all orange, and they'll probably come off the tyres very quickly. Right, then. Sorry. In Japan, on the front row with Mizu. He's sitting in 6th. 5 red lights. And away we kind of crawl. I'm surprised Mizu hasn't lost 2nd already, but she will. There we go. He now coming under massive pressure, losing out. Somebody went wide. Thankfully, it wasn't us. He coming back at them now. Oh god, it's a mess in there. Mizu's struggling as well. Go on, hold him out. Well done. Well done. Let's get into some space. Jen's struggling a bit more. I wouldn't really like to stay on orange tyres. Okay, see, it's quite damp, and everybody's on inters in this much rain, so I'm not sure it's worth stopping. Ooh, looks like we're going to lose out to De Graaf here. You would expect that, even though our engine is powerful. We really... we can push the tyres a bit more. We're not getting too much heat through them. Not for a long time, though. In fact, if you're in... you're kind of in a bit of space, so... We are going to have excess on the tyres left, but it's just about temperature, really, because once you get up to the top, you can't push them anymore, can you? He's really struggling here. Mizu loses another position. Taylor goes flying through. Crazy. I think I will come off the tyres for a bit on both cars. We're going to leave it on orange. We're just going to play it out. Engine, that is, sorry. I was thinking internally about, should I be on red with Mizu, with Key, sorry. I could be. But let's roll with it for now. Because the temperature's still probably going to increase on the tyres. I mean, not that that's anything to do with the engine, as we discussed, but... 9.8. You're going to have 8.8. Oh, people are conserving and all sorts. Okay. Probably because they went red on their tyres. So we should have a bit of an advantage there. Maybe Shen can get through. Might get one here. Oh, not quite. You going to get it here? Yep, well done. No? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just see if overtake makes the difference. Maybe they can both get there. Oh, come on. You're not going to get either? Please get one of them. Mizu into fourth. Gets past Taylor. Come on, Shen. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just sit there then. Well, we'll try and get through on orange. We can't. We've already wasted a bit of fuel there. Okay, although our fuel consumption is pretty good. Right. Why are we like... What's happening here? They're all conserving their tyres. We haven't needed to yet. Please get through. Come on, Mizu. Let's go. There we go. No? Maybe? Go on, round the outside. There we... Oh, no! On the inside, maybe? You're not going to do it, are you? Come on! I don't want to keep using this much fuel. This is terrible. Get through, get through, get through. Okay, brilliant. How are you doing? Lurking. Lurking in ninth is how you're doing. Coming up quick on them, though. Oh, yes. Very good. Espinoza. Wiped out. All right. So, yeah, look. It's gonna get pretty dry. I wonder if anybody's going to come in. Or should I? Are slicks quicker? Are slicks actually quicker? Although it's going to get a little bit wetter again. I think probably the time to stop is not worth it. I think. Mizu under pressure from De Graaf again, coming back. Pushing the tyres. Okay, we're okay with the fuel for now. Go on, Mizu. Mizu? Shen. Jesus. Come on, brain. There we go. Are you going to hold that? Don't let them up the inside? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Have we already zoomed out? No. We'll zoom out. Go ×2. Doesn't look like anybody's going to pit. It could have... right now, it definitely would be quicker to be on slicks. But the rain is going to go back up again. So I don't think it's worth it. Not with the stop time, you know. It's like quite close to being worth it, but I think it's just going to be wet enough that it's not going to be worth it in the next few laps. What I will say is it would have been an exciting one. Right, Mizu. No, Shen. Should you be on yellow? I think maybe yeah. Because the fuel count might be a bit low. Oh my goodness. Where are we finding this speed from that we didn't have at the start? Osmac. Conserving the tires. We're going to have to do the same. I'll wait till we get to the kind of start line just to do that. Right, Mizu. Yeah, you've got to find, like... Yeah, you've got to find a bit of fuel here. We're actually going to go down on both, which is a little bit awkward, but... you've already been on yellow. You're going to have to conserve your tyre as well. And you need to find a bit of fuel. I mean, if we have to come in early, it's not the end of the world. It looks like we're going to remain on inters. But let's see what we can do. We're back up to... 2nd and 6th. With Hussein actually out in front. Don't want to really conserve the tyres for too long. But a lot of people have been going on blue when they're conserving. So I'm not too sad about being on green. Okay. How are we doing fuel-wise? Are you going to make the fuel back? Going to have to decide relatively soon. You could maybe shred your tyre, I guess, on yellow, right? And soon Mizu as well. I don't really want to put you on orange, even though you're getting overtaken by Flores. Okay, yeah, you're going to make the fuel back. In fact, you could potentially even go on orange, but I won't. We'll just go on yellow. 2 more laps. I'm going to let you overheat the tyre a bit. Your tyre's not looking too bad, so I think we'll go on yellow as well. First place is pitting now. And 3rd. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see how your tyre shreds. You should be okay. A lot of people pitting this lap. Okay, that's good. We'll get out in some space. Yeah, you're going to make it. And I think we just go a full tank and go again. Because nothing's really going to change here. Well, there's 21 laps remaining, so maybe we... Rather than having a super long stop, actually, I'd rather have a shorter middle stop. We can put 13 laps in. So, well, actually, it's going to be 20 laps remaining, right? Sorry, there, yeah. So, maybe just put 10 in then. And then, if we're wrong or something doesn't work out, we can put extra in next time. Let's just put 10 laps in. I think I'll go balanced here. I know we could gain a couple of seconds, but I think I will go balanced. Probably on both cars. Okay. That's okay. You're only doing 1 more lap. I hope. I mean... Chen's okay with hers. Although yours is getting quite low already. Because you have got to go round again. So I will probably conserve you. Okay. A little bit slow on one of the jacks. Okay, maybe we push for a lap. I think we can probably push these for a lap. Although, yeah, just for 1 lap. Do the same with you. Leave it. I am going to leave it on balanced. I know we could get a couple of seconds, but it's a long season. Let's try and give the pit crew a bit of a break. Oh, Sugar, you're in. I forgot to change your time mode. Whoops-a-daisy. Just do that till you get out. Can I... You're not letting me go and see you. Okay. We're going to come out in the lead? I think we are. Push for a lap. Okay. Very, very nice. Let's go a lap then. Pace isn't brilliant at the moment, but hopefully that's just because of the pit stop. Bring it down. Okay. Actually opening up a gap on Hosback at the moment. Hosback conserving the tyres. Don't think Shen is really closing. Oh, Shen is closing actually a little bit on De Graaf. It's hard to tell because they're all losing a lot of time to Mizu. A lot of time. Mizu making up a really nice lead here. Look at that. Extending. Are they coming back at us now? I think they're coming back at us. Yep, pushing like absolute crazy now. Try and come back at us. But Mizu doing a fantastic job. Unfortunately, the tyres won't last the whole stint, but I mean, you know, I don't want to overheat them massively, even though we're going to have a lot of extra percentage left. But that's okay. I think maybe you might have to go down onto yellow for fuel after this one. Looks like we're going to do inters the whole race. Okay. Fine by me. We took the bonus on Shen, which is very nice. Lovely lead at the moment. Is it a bit cheeky to do? Yeah, I think we'll go down. I think we'll go down. Probably also conserve the tyre for at least a lap now. And then I'll do the same with Mizu at the end of this lap. Let's get there and then... What am I doing? Mizu's here, idiot. Mizu's going to just come down on both now as well. But then after one lap, probably go back onto yellow. Maybe 2 laps? No, we'll go back onto yellow again. Got a very nice 10-second lead at the moment. Also, he is now only second 1.7, 1.8 behind De Graaf. But we are conserving, although not anymore. Is tyre deck going to be? Is it going to be okay? You've only got to do 2 laps, and you've got so much percentage. I assume we don't lose performance. Let's see. I mean, we're now almost 2 seconds behind. Does that indicate we are losing performance, or is the graph just pushing? I don't know. We've got a lot of extra tyre to churn through. It's not a problem. It's just whether or not we're losing performance. We're going to have enough fuel for Shen? Yeah, we'll be okay. Don't think we're losing performance by churning through them. Okay, there we go then. There is going to be 10 laps. Park condition is looking okay. I don't think we need to fix anything. Could go for a fast one now, maybe? Do you think? Do you think we try and gain a couple of seconds here to make the difference on De Graaf? I think I do, actually. I think I do try and just gain the time. At least for Shen. Probably not for Mizu. But I think, yeah, let's try and gain the time. So, I mean, I don't think it makes any difference, but you can just push your tyre like crazy now, right? Probably going to crash because I've done that, but... The more time we gain here... We do seem to be catching up a little bit, maybe? Maybe not. Personal best lap for Mizu. Hosback catching up a little bit, though. You are pitting, aren't you? Just checking. Okay, brilliant. We're going to need to sort... In fact, let's sort Mizu now. 9 laps. Sorry, 9 laps for you. Ooh, that's a little bit dodgy. Wouldn't mind fixing that. We'll probably just go for balanced as well. Yeah. Have I done that right? 9 laps? Yeah, gonna fix that. Okay. Come on, Shen. Let's go, let's go, let's get out of here. Not quite gonna make it out in 8th. Oh, not quite. Okay. Do I want to push? Yeah, I do. At least for a lap. Okay, here we go. I should be attacking your tyres like crazy. I don't know if it makes a difference, but we might as well do it. And in we come. Let's hope we don't make any mistakes. It's only a balanced one. No mistakes on the tyres. And it's good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We lose the lead to De Graaf, but he has not come in yet. And I think we push immediately. He is stuck in traffic a bit, which is bad. I need them to all pit. If we can get through before I pull off the tyres, that would be great. I think we've done it. Heated that tyre quite a lot, actually, but... Who were we trying to gain time on with Shen? Who was Shen behind? It wasn't Hosback, was it? Because we're quite a way behind Hosback now. Maybe the pit stop was, like, maybe Hosback somehow got a quicker pit stop? I don't know. Gonna come off the tyres there. How are we doing? We're in space. Person behind is pitting. In fact, we're not really under pressure from anybody. Into 4th place. Do need to try... We might be able to jump De Graaf if we... I don't know, though. We're quite a long way back. 23 seconds, though? We should be able to. The total tops time? Stop time must be above 23 seconds. I don't really want to go too ham and blow anything up. Coming into the pits now. Go, go, go! Go! No, we shouldn't do that. Let's see. It looks like we are going to jump De Graaf. Oh, mechanical problem. No wonder. We've got a very lovely lead with Mizu at the moment. Okay. Just do a quick fuel check and stuff. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine. Fuel tire's getting a little bit warm. But I don't want to conserve it just yet. However, I will conserve them a bit when we, when we get a bit further along. Okay, should be able to go at least another lap on orange and be okay. Parts are holding up in general quite well. Gearbox is starting to go a little bit low, but we should be fine. I do wonder whether I should have conserved before now, whilst on the orange engine, to kind of make up for the speed. But it probably averages out about the same. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm going to lower the tyres and the engine at pretty much the same time. I think I might pull you down now. I'll leave that on yellow a bit longer. Yours needs to come off, though. I mean, you've got a very healthy gap anyway. So I was thinking about leaving it on orange, but we've got a very healthy gap. I don't think we're going to catch Hosback unless they make a wild mistake in Key's car. So for the moment, we'll just keep it kind of status quo. Got such a healthy gap there as well that I'm actually going to conserve now and just keep an eye on it. Because it probably also means we're driving safer in the rain. Gearbox is a little bit low at 25, but we'll be fine. How are we looking then? 2 laps. I mean, yeah, you can just go up to neutral, I guess. Doesn't really matter. You've got a massive lead. And you as well. On to yellow. Even if you overheat, it should be fine. You've only got one more lap. Just don't do anything silly. It's almost worth conserving just to make them drive slower, but it's fine. I'm not going to go into orange mode or anything. Not going to catch Hoss back with Shen. And I just won't say anything now until we finish. There it is. Mizu wins the Japanese Grand Prix. And as Shen rounds the final corner, it's a double podium for Pango Racing. Can you believe it? After all my speeches about how our car's still not good, well, it still applies, all right? I think, you know, I don't know what went on here. I think mismanagement of reliability has definitely at least screwed the graph. Very long pit stop while they had to fix something there. But one excellent job from both drivers. We've had some off the track issues with gambling and other bits. Speeding as well. But on the track, they have absolutely delivered. It helps that it was very simple. We never had to do anything crazy with the strategy. Thankfully, we didn't go onto the slicks or reduce our fuel tank or anything. There was no need for it. And we get a double podium and a win, which is huge. Absolutely huge. Those points are ours to keep. Nobody is taking those away, he says, as the scrutineering happens. No, there you go. Absolutely fantastic job from both drivers. 16 points in the bag. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant result today. And Shen actually now tops the charts. Look at that. Now, it'll be very difficult to keep this up. Like I say, you know, we tend to get a bit of an early boost, I feel, by having that engine carrying over. But people are going to catch up, and they'll be working on other parts that we're not working on. Home race winner. This is the traits, by the way. Listen, at this point in time, I've not had a response after I asked about where to see the traits, because I got a comment saying, you know, oh, you don't ever look at the traits after the race, and you should. Well, now we know, because I've just seen it. So, home race winner for Mizu. Of course. I keep forgetting. Look at that. I forget she's Japanese. I don't know why I forget. I just do. I don't even think about where they're from. Excellent. Morale plus 25 for 2 weeks. Good. Good. And of course, we get the sponsor objective. We could have even taken the one to get first, but we're not going to plan for that. Really nice. I mean, at the start, we struggled, didn't we? Don't forget where Shen was in the first few laps. But we found some speed. We just found it. This is nice. I like this. Oh, in fact, these are both pretty good. Maybe I'll swap you two in. I'm not sure about the others. But then who do we get rid of? Alright, well, for a start, what am I doing? That's still... Idiot. Okay, that's not too bad. Thing is, I don't really feel like anybody here deserves to be thrown out at the moment. I think these candidates will stay, so we might just leave it another week, get another week's use out of everybody, and then if somebody's like really screwed up, then we'll move in and maybe replace with these two. So, 12 days away from the engine. It's not going to be ready for the Beijing GP. That said, we have already developed an engine which we didn't use in this one, and we will be able to get that up and running. As you can see, we do have the best engine on the grid. That probably applies to the one that we built and didn't even use, of course. But that's very good news. Even if we are struggling in other areas, we have the worst front wing, for example, and the worst rear wing, but I'm happy if the engine is at the top, because we have been focusing on it a lot. Right then, home race win, fantastic. Interview. Mizu has claimed that your front wing seems to be holding the team back. Unfortunately, even though I wouldn't say this in real life, I have to tell you to button it. because that is the least impactful and horrible result of the interview. Right then, forecasting center has been worked on, test track has been worked on, 8 weeks away from the test track, 12 days, well almost 13 days away from that engine, so, but that's not going to be ready for Beijing. It'll be ready for Tondela, which will be good. It also has the weight stripping bonus, don't forget. We will be looking at probably building another one straight afterwards. Maybe it's better to abandon the engine after that and move on to other things, but honestly, I kind of just want to get the best engine I can and keep going with it and prioritize it. I'm not sure if that's the best strategy, but I do kind of want to do it. Okay then. Well, absolutely amazing result. Podiums in both races. Happy with that. Both races. And a double podium in this race. Mizu absolutely making up for her mistake in the first race, which led her to finish 14th. She comes home and wins in her home race. Now, let's see. Maybe Shen can win in her home race. However, I'm not sure I'm going to give her the better car because everything went swimmingly with this setup. It is tempting, but we definitely can't guarantee a win at this stage anyway. We are some way away from thinking we're always going to win. Especially since there were some mechanical issues for some of the others. Anyway, I'll shut up, soak it in. Let's enjoy that result. The rain, we love the rain. The rain is always a good time. Next time it's going to be Beijing. Engine, gearbox, and brakes, all going to be crucial. Soft and medium tyres will be on the agenda. 42 laps, lots and lots of laps. And it is going to be sunny, unfortunately, so we won't have that advantage to take advantage of. Right then, that's it. As always, thank you for joining me. Thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you next time then in Beijing.